Imagine never clocking in again in just 3 months. That was my goal, okay? That was my absolute goal in my life, was to be free. So I want to tell you exactly the things that you should have in place if that's what you want to do. The first thing you have to do is be in the right industry. So I went into an industry that is extremely lucrative, the biggest industry that there is. And I knew it was a wave that I could ride for years. It wasn't just something that was going to happen and then go away. A consistent, strong industry. The financial and insurance industry has, according to the Federal Reserve in 2022, is a $158 trillion industry. The next biggest is real estate. So it over doubles the second biggest industry. So that's the first thing, is, are you picking an industry big enough for you to grow in? Number 2 is mentorship. You can sit and read and spend hours reading books. You can learn everything on YouTube now if you want. But if you have a mentor telling you exactly what to do, and secondly, that you're humble enough to do it, you can never clock in again in 3 months. So here's what's really important about that, is you have to check yourself. I said check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? Because if you really want to win, your brain is going to tell you what you think is going to make you win. But I will tell you right now, the level that you have success in your life is exactly what your brain knows. So if you keep going to yourself for your own answers, you're just going to keep getting what you've always had. That's why the humility of saying, I want to change. I want to grow. I want to build a business or have freedom or whatever that is. You have to go to the person that's willing to teach you and do exactly what they say when they say it. I'll give you examples. I had ideas about success that weren't helpful, and my mentor was able to show me areas where I was thinking incorrectly. So for example, every time, let's say I had a new deal on the table and it wouldn't work out or it wouldn't go through, my brain would tell me, go back and get your nursing job. That's what my brain told me. But my mentor would say, that is the last thing that you want to do. Your thought process has to change to, what can I learn from that? Let me get out there and do it again. So if I listened to myself, I'd still be a nurse, but I listened to my mentor. The next piece is system, a proven system. A lot of times when you're transitioning from a job into entrepreneurship, you need to have a systematic way to run your life, your business, your pipeline, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to have a systematic way to do it. Otherwise, you will just kind of free willy it, because free willy doesn't get you anywhere. And here's what a system does. It takes away all the guesswork. What happens when you're building a business is you have good days, you have bad days, you have emotional days. So what you do is you stop listening to the emotion. You stop being tossed to and fro by negative thoughts, and you follow the system. The system tells me what to do. I don't feel like it, but the system says to do this. So therefore, I get up and I do what the system told me to do, not what I feel like doing. And then all of a sudden, you begin to change. You begin to find joy in following the system. And you know, when you listen to your emotions, it feels like a drag because you know it's not going to get you anywhere. So that's why a system is so critical. It's to keep your thought process in check. It's to keep your actions doing what will get you success. And then number 4 is vision and consistency. What is the vision that you have for your future? So I tell this story all the time. When I started my business, and at the time I was a single mom, and my vision was that my son would never live under the stigma of a single mom, right? The idea of a mom who's struggling, of a mom who doesn't have enough, of a mom that has to say no. So the vision of me being able to put Luke in the right schools, to be able to spend time and travel with my son. When I was single, I thought about, what kind of woman do I want to be when I'm ready to be married again? Like, what woman would the man I want be attracted to? And then I worked on becoming that. What would my finances look like? No debt, money and savings, college tuition saved, someone who's clear about where she's going and what she wants to do. I would just stay focused on that all of the time, and then I would follow this system. So I took those actions every day, no matter how I felt. I was led by my vision, and I took those consistent actions every day. And when I got confused, I went to my mentor. And the mentor has to be willing to tell you the truth. Has to tell you when, Dina, you're totally distracted, you're focused on the wrong stuff. Pull your head out of your butt and get focused, right? I had to hear that a lot. So those things, the right industry, mentorship, system, and vision and consistency together, those 5 things, you will never have to clock in again in 3 months. If you want to be part of a team that wants to help enhance your life, that wants to help you be the most successful person you know, click on the link below and someone from my team will contact you.